Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sierra Smith. I'm a seven-figure Etsy shop optimization specialist and analyst with over 5 years of experience optimizing and analyzing 150 plus Etsy shops across a variety of target customers, niches, industries, whatever you want to call it. I help aspiring and current Etsy sellers go from feeling overwhelmed and unsure about growing their business to running a highly optimized, profitable Etsy shop so they can scale their revenue and build a successful, sustainable business. If you'd like to work with me, all my links are down below. Head on over to optishopsolutions.com and get in contact with me. I'd love to hop on a call and just chat about your Etsy goals and how we can help each other. My portfolio and testimonials are down below as well. So in this video, we are going to be touching on how Etsy SEO really works. Now, I have a whole video on this channel already that touches on how to do Etsy SEO. And this one, I really just want to break down how it actually works because there are lots of myths and misconceptions out there just in terms of how SEO even works on Etsy. Now, if you're here, you're probably wondering what makes an Etsy listing even get seen and then become a bestseller like this listing we see here. Now, if you kind of keep this goal in mind with your SEO, you're just going to have an easier time with optimizing your listings. Your goal is to incorporate keywords that align with how your customer is searching. And your goal is to ensure that your listings as a whole are crafted to drive conversions from those customers, because you can get the customers to see your listings, but if they are not converting, then Etsy is not going to show your listings in search results. So are not highly up in search results anyway. So I want to clear that up first things first, that your listings being conversion ready matters a lot more for SEO than a lot of people even realize, because Etsy places a lot of weight on what they call the listing quality score, which is their way of determining how well your listings perform in terms of conversions and sales. They push listings up with higher quality scores because they know that those listings convert views into purchases. Essentially, every element of your listing, from the visuals to the customer reviews, impacts the score. So if your listing is driving sales, Etsy will rank it higher, which boosts visibility even more. Now, there is a lot of benefit to exact keyword matching with keywords that Etsy is suggesting within Etsy's search bar. I consider this a gold mine for finding high impact keywords because it has that validated demand, because you know customers are going to be clicking into the search terms that Etsy is recommending it. And then there's that buyer intent that's associated with those keywords as well, because you've narrowed down their search. They're typically ready to buy. However, I'm going to touch a lot more on this towards the end of the video. I really want to really dive deeply into how Etsy SEO works as promised. And we're going to do this by analyzing that listing shown above. So the title of that listing was Fine Art Coastal, Surf Print, Vintage California, Beach House, Ocean Wall Art, Framed Print, Photography, Home Decor. And then we also had the tags that listing is optimized for through Everbee's Chrome extension, which showcases tags right there on the listing when you click on Analyze Listing. So we see tags, decor, home, print, wall art, framed, beach, pastel, photography, ocean, coastal, waves, surfed in San Diego. Now, as an Etsy shop optimization specialist, I do typically prioritize long tail keywords, which are keywords that are 3 to 4 words, because again, they do reflect buyer intent, because people do typically narrow down their search before they're ready to buy. But also, as you target those keywords, you're targeting the shorter tail keywords in there as well. However, I also know a lot of other gurus here on Etsy say, you can only target long tail keywords because that is like the holy grail of even being found. And honestly, it is the foundation of being found as a new shop, because long tail keywords do tend to have a lot less competition than what we're seeing here. However, I have to show you how Etsy actually maps these different keywords together to target long tail keywords. So when you have this large range of short tail, broad keywords in here, although I would personally advise you to have keywords that are longer tail than this and more specific, but still diversified, we can still see that it works in terms of Etsy mapping these keywords together to then create those longer tail and relevant keywords. As you can see right here, we can see the keywords that Etsy is automatically generating for that listing based on the tags, the title, and the beginning of the description. So we see those keywords include surf wall art, coastal beach art, surf print, beach print, ocean print, beach wall decor, vintage beach wall, ocean wall art, water art, surf print frame, framed surfer print, framed beach photography, framed beach art, coastal wall art, framed beach pictures, beach cliff art, large beach print frame, large California beach wall decor, 16 by 20 print ocean, coastal framed, wall art vertical, wall art abstract, Florida, California beach photography framed. Now, it's worth noting that this listing has been on the platform for a few months now. So when a listing is kind of new on Etsy, Etsy does what it can. It does what it can to map it, essentially figure out which keywords are most relevant to that listing. So it's going to be showing that listing for a lot of keywords starting out. But of course, it's using what you've optimized that listing with, like the text copy, those keywords, to actually figure out which keywords to start with showing it to customers searching those queries. But then it's going to begin to narrow down. It's going to begin to try to prioritize where to show your listing at in search based on the keywords that lead to the most engagement and then sales for those listings. So we see that it is mapping together quite a few different keywords to come up with these longer tail related searches that are essentially the keywords that Etsy is automatically generating. Within this screenshot, I did also include a snapshot of the category of that listing, which is wall decor, which is subcategorized in home decor and home and living, because category does also factor into SEO and the keywords that Etsy recommends that listing for, in addition to attributes as well. So that's just something to keep in mind as well, that all of that technically does factor into the SEO. Now, I do deep dive into these keyword matches just to kind of really walk you through how Etsy generates these keywords that the listing ends up being shown for. So we have these short tail keyword exact matches. So beach is present in the title, it is present in the tags, and it is present in the beginning of the description. Coastal is found in the title and tags. Surf is included in the title and tags, even though we are also targeting longer tail keywords, which is 100% what I would recommend within that title. We see that surf wall art, surf print framed, they're targeted within the title and tags. A longer tail keyword that in the same slant is also going after surf, being that short tail keyword. Then we see ocean present in the title, tags, Etsy keywords. Etsy is automatically generating, so that's where we start seeing some overlap in terms of we didn't manually explicitly type in ocean print or 16x20 print ocean, but because we had ocean within the text copy of those title and tags, Etsy is doing that work to map that listing with that other keyword. If that, I'm trying to do this in a way that makes sense, because it is just a bit complicated to even understand how Etsy maps these different keywords together to create these longer tail keywords. But there's lots of contextual matching in there, and then the exact matching where they find short tail keywords that exact matches with some of the shorter tail keywords within these longer tail keywords, such as ocean print and 16x20 print ocean. And then we have photography, which appears in the title and tags, again, as long tail keywords. And then Etsy is automatically generating those keywords of California beach photography framed beach photography. And then the description also mentions that fine art photography, which does strengthen that alignment with that keyword. Print appears in the title and tags, and again is reflected in those Etsy generated keywords: beach print, surf print, ocean print, California, present in the description as Carlsbad, San Diego County, California. Complements the mention in Etsy keywords: California beach photography framed, large California beach wall decor. And then San Diego is not in the title or the tags, but it is strategically positioned at the top of the description. So that is an indication showing you that the top of the description does actually factor into SEO, even though it is to a lesser extent. We also see some exact long tail keyword matches that appear in some form across the title, tags, description. And then Etsy also automatically generates those keywords kind of related to some of those long tail keywords. So coastal surf print, fine art coastal surf print is present in the title, but then Etsy automatically generates the keyword of surf print, Beach wall decor is not like present in the description, but components are covered in the title tags. And description's a piece of wall art, which Etsy can translate into beach wall decor, but we also saw that category of that listing. So that also is factoring into the fact that Etsy was generating keywords for this listing that have to do with wall decor, because that's where we categorize this listing as. And then frame print photography. The term is present across the title, represented in the tags, and the description, framed in a minimalistic hardwood frame. And then this allows Etsy to automatically generate the keyword of framed beach photography and framed beach art. And then ocean wall art appears directly in the title. Again, it's supported within the tags and description. So this is strengthening its reach for oceanic watercore buyers. So we really can see here just a very diverse approach to the keywords and the tags. So when we are going after these more broad keywords, including that beach, coastal, surf, ocean, print, photography, wall decor, wall art, we see that Etsy is able to map and create a lot more related keywords. And if we were to focus on very similar keywords like beach wall decor, beach wall art, beach wall print, then in that case, you can see why Etsy would have to do a lot more work to try to get your listing shown by a broader range of customers. So that is why it is important. And I mentioned this within my how to do Etsy SEO video, just to take a very diverse approach to your SEO and include a wide variety of keywords, exact long tail keyword matches, but also targeting those short tail, broader keywords such as that beach, ocean, coastal, frame, print, photography, like making sure that those are somewhere within the copy of all the listing, within all the listing title and tags and top of the description. But by doing so, you're also trying to exact keyword match with long tail keywords that include some of those short tail terms, at least within that title, especially. And then we have keywords with no exact matches in titles, tags, or descriptions. So these connect with the listing through contextual relevance. These are auto-generated keywords that will expand reach to additional buyers within the coastal decor niche. So vintage beach wall art, again, that was helped by vintage being there in that title. Water art, beach cliff art, wall art, each abstract Florida, 16x20 print ocean, and large beach print framed. No exact matches, but Etsy is still automatically generating those keywords based on the other keywords that you input for that listing. So a big takeaway here is that Etsy automatically generates keywords that are not necessarily exact matches in the title, tags, or description, but they connect through Etsy's contextual mapping, which includes style-based, regional, subject-specific, and dimension-focused keywords. Additionally, we can observe how Etsy Ads amplifies this strategy with another listing. So this listing had the title of Fine Art Amalfi Coast Print, Positano, Italy, Travel, Ocean, Beach Framed, Fine Art Photography, Home Wall Decor, Tags, Wall Art, Print, House, Framed Photography, Ocean, Coastal, Italy, Boat, Amalfi, Positano, Spoils. Spoils is shortened House of Spoils. And then keywords Etsy is showing the listing for. We really see that Etsy has done a lot of work to put in that contextual mapping. So we see Gray Malin, and Gray Malin art print is really a direct result of us having that spoils keyword in there, because House of Spoils and Gray Malin artwork is very much so closely aligned in terms of aesthetic. So we see Etsy knows that just based on how customers interact with listings that are optimized for these same keywords. And we see Amalfi Coast, wall hanging, Positano artwork. And these keywords are essentially pasted directly from where we see explore related searches and explore more related searches, which shows us exactly what Etsy is automatically generating those keywords for. But it also includes some of those exact matches in there if you did have some longer tail keywords. But this listing did not have any longer tail tags, so we're not seeing any of those real short tail tags in there. Etsy has all of these tags that is being shown up is what Etsy is automatically generated by mapping these different keywords together that they're optimized for, because there were such short tail tags in here. All of them were just one word. So we see Positano artwork, Print of Italy, Positano painting, Positano print, Positano art, Positano canvas, Amalfi Coast, Italy print, Amalfi painting, Positano Italy. And then we go down and see some more longer tail ones. So Amalfi Coast large photo, travel fine art photography print, Italy landscape prints, Amalfi Coast print 36x24. Now this is when we get into Etsy Ads amplification. So these are the top keywords that led to this ad over the last 30 days. Amalfi Coast print, Positano print, Italy wall art, very much, kind of related to what we were saying. But as we go down, we start saying even broader matching. So Mediterranean, wall art. I'm probably going to say these things wrong, so apologies in advance. Sorrento print, Cinque Terre print, Italian art, Europe prints, Tuscany print, Capri print, House of Spoils print, Mediterranean decor, Gray Malin, Italy beach print, Slim Errands, which is again a related to that spoils and Gray Malin style art, Amalfi Coast art, Amalfi Coast painting. We see so you can see how long this list compared to the organic list of keywords that was showing up. We see that ad shows it to way more keywords. If you're looking at this list with me, it's a really long list. So La Dolce Vita, Prince, Portofino, Praiano, Italy, Positano, Italy, Italian summer prints, Italy photography prints, Italian summer wall art, coast to coast, pictures of Italy, Sorrento art, Italian painting. So you're really seeing that Etsy ads does greatly amplify this strategy because Etsy essentially puts in a lot more work to show that listing for a lot more keywords. And this is why you want to take an iterative approach to SEO, because when they're telling you these keywords and you're able to see that they're keywords that are driving lots of clicks and then sales, you do want to go with an exact keyword match for some of those keywords within that title and or tags and or beginning of the description. Now, I went ahead and simulated a buyer's search just so that we can kind of run through this process without me actually going into it with you. So nursery surfboard nameplate was what was searched on Etsy. And I wanted to observe how Etsy prioritizes listings. Does Etsy favor listings with exact keyword matches, or does it lean towards listings with higher sales volume being that greater indicator of listing quality score? Now, what do we find? Spoiler, when it comes to Etsy SEO, sales volume is generally more influential in determining a listing's placement in search results. However, exact keyword matching can still give a listing with lower sales volume a better chance of appearing on the first page, even if it doesn't rank highly. So we have this low sales volume listing right here. And within this listing, there were exact keyword matches for terms like nursery surfboard name plate and surfboard name sign and its title. And I ran keyword matches for both of those keywords. I ran keyword searches for both of those keywords. And this listing did show up on the first page for both searches, although it ranks below listings with higher sales that didn't have exact keyword matches for those listings. The exact match of those keywords helped this lower sales listing reach the first page, even though its ranking position was not among the top due to its low sales volume. By contrast, I also had a high sales volume listing, this listing right here. Now, this listing did not have an exact keyword match for nursery surfboard nameplate. So it did appear lower on that first page, but it was still higher than that lower sales volume keyword that did have that exact match. But when we searched surfboard name sign, where this higher sales volume listing also had an exact match for that keyword, we saw it ranked much more highly, not just on the first page, but in that fourth organic position because it had that exact keyword match. So this demonstrates that when sales volume is consistent among listings, so if it's lots of listings with high sales volume, then exact keyword matching becomes more critical for boosting rankings within that competitive set. And this translates to listings at any kind of sales volume. If it has low sales volume, then Etsy is still going to prioritize the listing that has that exact keyword match over another listing that also has low sales volume but doesn't have that exact keyword match. So in summary, sales volume has the biggest impact on rankings. Exact keyword matching gives lower sales listings a better chance to at least appear on the first page, even if they're not outranking those higher sales volume listings. And when listings with similar sales volumes compete, that is when exact keyword matches help determine ranking order. So that is just something to keep in mind. That although I'm showing you that Etsy puts in all this work to map together these different short tail keywords that you're optimizing for and all these broad matches, you have fine art, coastal surf print in here. At the same time, Etsy can optimize it for fine art, framed, and fine art photography, and it's finding all these different ways to map these different keywords together. There is some peace of mind in that, but that is why you also need to optimize your listings to be conversion ready, because that listing quality score matters so much. Sales volume matters more than exact keyword matching. However, you still want to exact keyword match with all of your listings really, but especially when they are new and they're coming from a small shop and there is no sales volume, that exact keyword matching for those keywords that have that validated demand and underserved demand where there's less competition but still high search volume, that is going to be pretty crucial to you actually being seen when you don't yet have that sales volume, especially if you're not if you're not like relying on Etsy ads. It's going to be really important that you do have those exact keyword matches in there, but at the same time, you are taking a diverse approach to the keywords that you do prioritize so that Etsy is still able to map a lot of your different keywords together to be shown to sellers and shown to buyers, and then you'll have a chance to get those conversions in sales, which will lead to that higher listing quality score. And then over time, those exact keyword matches would technically matter less than that higher sales volume. So that is really how Etsy SEO works. I just wanted to create this video for you all. Again, definitely check out the other one that really runs through how to actually do Etsy SEO to play into the algorithm. But that is all for this video. Again, I do offer done for you services, so strategy, optimization, implementation, growth planning. I offer all of these, and head over to optishopsolutions.com to get in contact with me. Again, I would love to hop on a call. All of my links are down below, including the portfolio and testimonials. I deep dive into all of these processes, taking a very personalized approach, taking a very data-driven and target customer-centric approach so that you can have a highly optimized, profitable Etsy shop and a successful, sustainable business. If you're ready to take your Etsy shop to the next level and you're looking to do things yourself, whether you're just getting started or struggling to see results, I have an Etsy shop optimization course that is in the works. It's designed to help sellers like you go from confusion and maybe slow sales to running a thriving, profitable shop. I'll walk you through everything from optimizing your listings with SEO to standing out in a crowded market and scaling your shop for long-term success. Right now, I'm offering a special pre-sale deal with limited spots available. So when you join today, you'll get early access to the course at a discounted price and exclusive bonuses like one-on-one strategy session with me and live Q&A calls. The course is in the works. This offer is only available for a limited time, so please don't miss out. If you're ready to turn your Etsy shop to a revenue-generating machine, and click the link below and secure your spot now. I cannot wait to help you transform your business. Thank you so much for watching this video through to the end. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell to be notified of future videos. And please leave a comment and let me know what other videos you would like to see or if you had any questions. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.